Welcome back to the light side of the internet. Okay, that's a little excessive. That's not supposed to happen. Give me a minute. I need to grab some sunscreen. I promise this bit will be really funny in a few minutes. I'm wearing my dirt-colored shirt because we're talking about farming today. Do you like farming? I like farming. Farming is awesome. You get to drive a tractor, you get to plant stuff, you get to, honestly, I don't know much about farming. I grew up in a suburb. But while growing up in a suburb hasn't taught me much about farming, what it has taught me a lot about is conspiracy theories. You see, conspiracy theories are a lot like escape rooms. There seems to be a brand new one popping up every single week. They both give you a deep mistrust of the people that are running the show behind the scenes. And sometimes they just make you look at your friend and say to them, Dave, how on earth have you made it this far in life? What makes conspiracy theories different from escape rooms, though, is that escape rooms are, as the name suggests, confined to a single room where you're able to, you know, get away and stay away from it for a while. While conspiracy theories are out and about in the great outdoors to rot all our brains.
I'm a conspiracy theorist. Of course I think raw milk is a nutrient-dense superfood. And that's why Big Pharma doesn't want you to know the truth about it. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Of course I think Taylor Swift is a clone and her music is used to control and manipulate the masses. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Of course I don't drink water with fluoride in it. Do you know where fluoride comes from?
I'm a conspiracy theorist. Of course I believe that pee is stored in the balls. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Of course I don't know fluoride is one of the most abundant minerals on planet Earth, and it's found in all sources of water, including the water that she's using here. Talking about water, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Of course I know that our tap water turns the frogs gay. Don't ask me how I know that the frogs are gay. So Gubba Farms is an Instagram page that started out as a DIY homesteading page, teaching people how to grow their own food and eat in a healthy and organic way. However, more recently, her page has kind of morphed into this pseudo-science-based conspiracy theory spouting marketing funnel for her skincare line. We'll get to that in a bit. Now, in my head, when I picture a homestead, I picture an idyllic pastoral landscape where we're out in the middle of nowhere, away from the internet, social media, and all these other distractions we have in the modern world. I don't think that's what we have here.
Here are some things that I will not be teaching my children. That we are on a floating ball spinning thousands of miles per hour. That this means gravity exists. We'll have a lesson on density instead.
Yeah, I think you just gave us a lesson in density. I don't even get why gravity is a point of contention here. For what purpose is anybody making anything up about gravity? What are they trying to hide? Are you sure this is safe? Yeah, man, gravity's fake. It's made up by the government to keep you down. I don't know, it kind of seems high. What if gravity is real? Jump, 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 jump. Oh. You know, I think he was actually an accountant for the state.
I don't eat meat because it clogs arteries. I eat oatmeal for breakfast every morning because fiber is essential. I swap butter for margarine because I don't want a heart attack. If you believe in any of these statements, then you have been fooled by the biggest scam of all, the food system.
Food is a scam. Cherries? More like fairies. 'Cause they're made up. You see this thing here? 100% a scam. And it was made by aliens. The only consistent reaction I have with these conspiracy posts is, where is your source? And why did you not choose any of the 10,000 other sources that say you're wrong? This is cherry picking to the absolute extreme. Oh, look, some of the cherries are starting to get ripe. Let's see which ones I want.
I have a PhD in chemical biology and have focused on the stomach microbiome for the last 20 years.
I'm a world-renowned dietitian and nutritionist that has worked for multiple Olympic athletes.
I live in my parents' basement and tell everyone I'm an entrepreneur, but in reality, I just have a podcast that I do with my friends. Oh, you're coming with me. No! I also just have a personal rule of not trusting anyone who says the words bamboozled unironically or munches butter like they're eating a sugar-free, non-fat-free Snickers bar.
Sunscreen is a scam. That's basically what it is. You're taking Rockefeller petroleum, rubbing it all over your skin, and baking it into your skin. You're baking petroleum into the largest detox pathway of your body. How does it make any sense to take Rockefeller petroleum?
Knock knock. It's the United States with huge boats
with guns.
You ever notice that when conspiracy theorists are trying to make something sound bad for you, the only tactic they know is to grossly oversimplify things? Almost as if the only people that would believe them are those that read at a 3rd grade level. Farming? Do you know what farming is? You're taking food scrap and putting it into the dirty ground. Then you're literally mixing the dirty ground with cow shit. And then the food scrap uses the cow shit to grow. And then we eat it. You're literally eating shit. And the fact that her only source for this is what sounds like to me a dude on a podcast. Wait a minute. This just in, I can confirm that this is just a dude on a podcast.
That makes a lot of sense.
Kind of just goes to show how deep her quote-unquote research is. It's not that deep. This segment wasn't a joke, by the way. It was Exhibit A.
Remember, they can only make money off of sick people, not healthy people. So which one will you be?
While we're on the subject of money, by the way, let's talk about making money from healthy people. What is this solution that she has provided us to protect us sheeple from the corporate scam that is sunscreen? It's 4 ounces of beef tallow for $80, which you can also get 8 pounds of. Also for $80. Yes, I understand that she adds a couple other things in it, but I'm gonna go ahead and ignore all of the nuance in the product because I don't care enough to educate myself about it. Do you realize how ridiculous that sounds?
Could you imagine living in 2024 and still thinking that these are just airplane condensation? Yeah, me neither.
I feel like she treats contrails like the same way I would treat a modern art piece. That ain't right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's for, but that ain't right.
Brother,
Is somebody gonna match my freak? AKA drinking raw milk that hasn't been pasteurized or boiled and is straight from the animal, though the TV screen, news media, and 3-letter agencies say not to. I think what's dangerous here is that while she's technically right, where if you can guarantee the safe handling of the milk from teat to bottle, and you're able to test for pathogens, and you're able to ensure that process is done every single time you wanna have a bowl of cereal, sure, you can drink raw milk. But I don't see anything about that in this post. In fact, the only thing that she does say in the description is, anyone gonna match my freak? No, Gubba. No. I will not match your freak. And as always, the comment section is always such a delight to be in. Kind of like frolicking in a field in France in 1917. You are welcome to trust the science. The rest of us will trust the actual science of healing and wellness. Many of those studies are rigged and incorrect. Just follow the money. They lie. Imagine that. I know this line has been done so many times in the commentary sphere of YouTube, but who the f is they? Where is they? What do they want? Is they in the room with us? They just took the wife and kids.
Know what they are putting on their skin when they put on sunscreen. And these corporations, they are banking on the fact that you don't know how to sift through scientific research or figure out who is funding these scientists. But I know how to do that, and I did. And what I found was horrendous. But I knew that I did not want my family to be using this stuff, so I made them a tallow-based mineral sun balm. It's all they use.
Nobody knows how to do scientific research anymore because they don't want you to know what you're buying. Fortunately, I did do the research for you. And it just so happens that I sell. No, I will not be providing citations.
But when I share these horrendous truths, I'm told to be quiet.
Besides the people in your comment section who are telling you that you're a fucking moron, nobody's really telling you to be quiet. Like, your video is still online. How else were you trying to deliver this message? Using passenger pigeons? Okay, you're the last one. I'm counting on you, Kenny. I need you to send this message to everyone. You're my only hope. No! Oh my god! They killed Kenny! And to top it off, who are you even talking to? Why do you have a professional microphone and yet your audio still sounds like it was recorded with a Razr flip phone?
These horrendous truths.
Are you telling me that you set up a fake podcast to interview yourself in order to dispute actual scientific research in favor of promoting your overpriced beef fat? That is utter bullshit. As a woman, oh no, I was brainwashed into believing serving a husband and raising a family was not a worthy cause, and that my value lied outside of the home. I now know that my divine feminine nature was taken advantage of, and the best place for me to reside is home, nurturing a family and tending to a household. You know what? All this makes sense now. She's a trad wife. I went through this system and truly was taught that my value lied within a workplace, toiling away for hours away from my home. Women's rights was never about serving women. It was about disintegrating families. Okay, a couple things here. No one in the history of the world except Gary Vanderchuckles has ever said that anyone's value is derived from the workplace. Secondly, I don't really get the logic here. Is she insisting that toiling away on a farm is objectively better than toiling away in an office? Being on a farm doing subsistence farming is so much better than doing a 9-to-5. Society lied to you. You're not supposed to be in an office. You're supposed to be on a farm, whether it's hot or it's cold. You're not even ever supposed to look at a screen. You should be planting carrots and doing cow shit. Damn. That and whatever the hell. Sure glad I'm not that guy. If you want to live this type of lifestyle, good for you, more power to you. But saying women's advancements in the workforce and women's rights are negative things is just straight up friendly fire. And one more thing, everyone who is not in the top 0.1% of this world is toiling. That is not exclusive to women in offices. Homesteading is hard physical labor. Everyone toils, except babies. Babies don't have to toil. All they do is soil. I'm telling you, we're on a homestead. There's gonna be a lot of poop jokes. Anyways, that's all the shits and giggles I have for you guys today. I mean, this just has to be like a troll, right? This just has to be a very elaborate sales funnel for her skincare line. It's a conspiracy-based anti-consumerism Instagram page that is trying to get you to consume. It's kind of like saying everyone knows that consumerism is bad, unless you're buying my merch. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your poop, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.